It's Tuesday, July 11th. Good morning, everyone. I'm Jasmine Anderson. Topping your headlines is a story you'll see only in Newsday. A convicted killer from the island is hoping to be granted early release under the state's Domestic Violence Survivors Justice Act. Brian Rivera is currently serving 25 years to life in prison for taking part in the 2006 murder of Thomas Herzberg. In a Riverhead court, Rivera's mother testified yesterday that her son was a victim of domestic violence when he was growing up. The 35-year-old is expected to take the stand on Thursday. Happening today, an alleged MS-13 gang member is expected to learn his fate. As Newsday exclusively reported in May, Anthony Gutierrez Meza accepted a plea deal moments before his trial was set to begin. Meza was one of 3 men accused of killing Esteban Abrego Gomez in 2016. He pleaded guilty to a lesser manslaughter charge and is expected to get 22 years in prison. An LIRR conductor is planning to sue the MTA. The Suffolk woman was allegedly groped by a passenger on a train bound for Penn Station last August. The conductor's attorney says his client, who was 5 months pregnant at the time, still hasn't returned to work because she is suffering from PTSD, anxiety, and depression. The MTA declined to comment. The suspect, Michael Harewood of Huntington, is the first person ever to be banned from riding the MTA system. West Nile virus has been found in mosquitoes in Nassau and Suffolk for the first time this summer. Health officials say positive samples were gathered from West Babylon and Woodbury last month. No human cases have been found so far in either county. First in Newsday, drivers in Long Beach will soon be ticketed for passing a stopped school bus. The city is now taking part in the school bus camera program. That means drivers who fail to stop when the flashing lights and stop arm of a bus are out will be hit with a $250 fine for a first-time violation and up to $300 for a third offense. Officials say statewide, thousands of drivers pass stopped buses annually.
Every single time that happens, a child's life is at risk. That's what this is about. It's about saving lives and keeping the children of our community safe.
Long Beach says the program is in effect, but drivers are being given a grace period and ticketing won't start until August 6th. More than a dozen Hempstead students are getting hands-on experience in the medical field. NewsdayTV's Sherry Einhorn shows us the program being offered by NYU Langone.
Welcome to day one of an intensive summer mentoring program for high school students from Hempstead.
Just shows the placements.
NYU Langone Health runs the program, which is now in its second year. It gives students a chance to check out the healthcare industry at no cost. Lunch and transportation are also provided.
We should catch up.
10th grader Gabrielle Osorio wants to be a surgeon, either cardio or neuro, and she is excited to get started.
It's going to show me a little bit more about what I want to know about the medical field and how much I have to learn from it.
Over the next 4 weeks, students here at the hospital will be learning a little bit about pretty much everything on both the healthcare and the administrative side, so they can better decide what they might want to do later in life. The students range in age from 16 to 18. They were screened by their high schools and had to be accepted into the program. Hempstead was chosen specifically.
A lot of the families that are in Hempstead, they're coming from other countries, and their students are going to be first-time graduates or even opportunities to go to college. And especially now, it's very important for people who are underrepresented to be in the hospital, because a lot of people do not seek out health care because they don't see people who they think will understand.
Are you okay?
18-year-old Salma Perez Hernandez is already a success story. Back for a second summer in the program, she's also gearing up to go to Cornell in the fall on a scholarship to study neuroscience.
This program really cemented that love that I have for healthcare, that I would continue doing it, although it's going to be really harsh on, the hours, the studying, but I really, really want to make this happen.
You are welcome.
In Mineola, I'm Sherry Einhorn for Newsday TV.
To read more about the summer mentorship program, go to Newsday.com, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Now to your Newsday business brief. Excited about shopping? Well, it's the day Amazon Prime members have been waiting for. The e-commerce giant launching its 2-day Prime sale today. Amazon is offering more discounts than ever before on everything from beauty products to electronics. New deals will drop every 30 minutes during select periods. Now, if you're not a Prime member but want to shop the sale, you can sign up for a free 30-day trial membership. It's July 11th. That means you can cool off today with a free small Slurpee from 7-Eleven. The convenience store is celebrating its 96th birthday by giving away the drink at participating stores while supplies last. Now, this is the perfect day for a Slurpee weather-wise. Let's talk about your forecast now. Sunny today, highs around 88 degrees tonight, clear skies and 70s. Tomorrow, it's going to be a hot one with a high around 91 degrees. Make sure you drink plenty of water. Stay hydrated, everybody. A look at your 7-day forecast coming up.
Watch Newsday TV on the big screen. Use the remote to activate Siri, Alexa, Roku, or the Google Assistant on your streaming device. Say, install Newsday. Newsday TV, covering Long Island like no one else can. Newsday Sports is brought to you by PC Richard & Son.
A childhood dream turning into reality for a Suffolk teen. Carissa Kelman spoke with one of the MLB's latest draft picks, Josh Noth.
Once I got that call, I was so relieved, but my heart was beating out of my chest.
With the 33rd pick of the 2023 MLB draft, the Milwaukee Brewers select Josh Noth.
In that moment, PatMed ace Josh Noth's life would change forever when he heard his name called as the 33rd overall pick by the Milwaukee Brewers in the first round of the MLB draft.
It's always been in my head, like this was my dream since I was a little kid, but I never really thought it would actually happen.
Met with all the teams, and then when they started coming to his games, it was like, oh my God, this is really happening. This could happen for him.
In just a few days, Noth will leave his home here in Medford for Milwaukee, where he'll officially become a Brewer.
Now you're playing pro baseball at just 17.
That still hasn't processed in my head that I'm going to be a professional baseball player and move to a whole different state, not be with my family, but I think I'm ready for it. I've been ready for it.
We're excited for him. It's the next chapter, the next journey. I hope he goes as far as he can take it.
I'm definitely so pumped up for it. I'm ready.
In Medford, Carissa Kelman, Newsday TV.
Congratulations. Read more about Josh Noth on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Get away without leaving the island. There are new overnight escapes on the North Fork this summer. Elisa DiStefano has a story you'll see only in Newsday.
Get ready for a great Greenport getaway. Here's what's new on the North Fork. Our first stop, the brand new Hotel Marine. Once you walk through these doors, you will immediately feel like you are on vacation. The lobby leads to a pool overlooking the Long Island Sound.
The site is the former location of the Sunset Motel, which had been around since about the mid-60s. What you're looking at are essentially 5 new buildings on the site. We'd like to say that it's family-owned and family-focused. A lot of the buildings look like modern barn structures, and our slogan is where the land meets the sea.
There are 21 guest rooms, all with a view. You could spend the whole day by the pool. They serve everything from smoothies to signature cocktails to small plates. And who doesn't love a summer lobster roll? Gather or play games in the cottage on the bluff. There are more vacation vibes right this way. The private beach is just steps away. Swim in the Sound, catch the sunset, or just relax. The perfect place for some peace and quiet. This is the revitalized Silver Sands Motel. That's the original sign, but there's so many new things to see inside. You'll be greeted by a brand new lobby, which leads to the same beautiful waterfront view.
Silver Sands has been around since 1957. We don't really consider it a renovation, more a rejuvenation, because over the years it did kind of fall into disrepair, but the spirit was really intact.
The motel still has that familiar feeling for longtime guests.
everything from the color of the walls to the seashells on the door, it was the backdrop of so many memories for people, and we wanted to make sure that those touch points remained intact.
There are 20 motel rooms. Let's check out this one. This is the Waterfront King. They also offer beach shacks, bungalows, and beach houses. The beach bar serves cocktails, oysters from here at Pipes Cove, and a full menu. Or you can enjoy your meal. These look delicious with your toes in the sand. There's also a snack bar on site. They have 1,400 yards of private beach to enjoy. The sand is so soft, the water feels so good. I want to dive right in. Spend the day on the water, and you might want to spend more than one night.
It is the whole experience here. It is decidedly laid back. We want people to come first and foremost to enjoy the North Fork and all of its natural resources.
Elisa DiStefano, Newsday TV.
You gotta love when you can put your toes in the sand in your own backyard. Read more about new overnight escapes on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
Get more of the stories you've seen on Newsday TV at Newsday.com. Plus breaking news, investigations, things to do, restaurants, and other Long Island news you can't get anywhere else. At Newsday.com, covering Long Island like no one else can.
I'm Jasmine Anderson. Thanks for watching. We'll leave you with a look at your hyperlocal 7-day forecast.